We're about to see one of the largest peony collections in the state of Maine. Come check it out with me next on Gardening with Gutner.
The first thing about a peony is its longevity. If you look around at the peonies I've got here, they're all going to be here when I'm no longer here. In the month of June, there's nothing prettier than a field of peonies.
So Roger, you are part of the Peony Society of Maine.
Yes,
yes. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, it's not that old a group. They started it in the year 2000. There was 10 people, I think, that got together. They all loved peonies, and they thought that they wanted to start a little group, so they got together over somebody's kitchen table. We have a garden tour every June, the second and third Saturday of June. There's one in the catalog now in, I think, Wisconsin that goes for $2,000.
Come on.
No, that's true.
Seriously?
Yeah. There's one I'd like to have. It's called Pastel Elegance, and I have a birthday coming up if you want to get me one.
Noted, noted.
This is a beauty. I mean, it stands up to the weather great. I don't have to stake it. See, there's no supports under there.
Got it. But that color is pretty unique.
Yeah. And growing peonies, I haven't seen a double peony on one stem.
Folks, look at this.
This has got two blossoms on one stem.
They're twins.
Yeah, and it must be something about the weather because I've got another one doing it. I can't get over the size of those.
It is huge.
Yeah,
I mean, that's like a foot across.
Yeah,
Look at that.
A tree peony or woody peony has down in the bottom, you'll see wood. It looks like a bark.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a tree peony. Okay.
See it right in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they those you don't cut back or anything. They just they lose the top parts of them that aren't woody, in the fall.
So let's talk about caring for a beautiful peony.
Okay.
What are the secrets?
Okay. Well, there's really not much secret about them, but I guess the secret is I call it doing peonies. I'm going to do the 3 P's with you.
Okay.
Okay. Planning, preparation, and patience. So you've got your hole ready there, that's the preparation. And of course the planning, you plan where you're going to put it. It's a nice sunny location. That's what they want, is a nice sunny location. Get them in as early as you can in the fall because that's when they start growing little feeder roots throughout the winter. As long as they aren't froze. They have to have like 30 days of cold, below zero weather to really do good peonies. So they love it. They love our weather here.
They love Maine.
Yeah. Get it up out of the ground.
Okay.
And then you have to take a hose with fairly good water pressure and rinse all the dirt off in it. Make sure you rinse all the dirt off.
All right.
And then you'll find places where you can split it. And they split like, I use machete.
Oh, no kidding.
I use a meat cleaver and a little hammer.
Okay.
And I find a place to just drive down through and separate it into one part here and one part there. And you want to try to have at least 3 eyes on each division. So those little eyes want to be just 1 to 2 inches below the surface of the soil when you cover it. So you don't want to plant them deep. If you plant them too deep, they won't bloom. That's another reason why you don't want to put mulch on peonies, is because if you're going to have a peony that's going to live 50 to 100 years and you put mulch on it every year, eventually the peony is going to be more than 1 or 2 inches underground and it's not going to bloom. If you look at all these peonies I've got here, I hardly ever fertilize them at all. When I do, I use some composted cow manure and I just spread it around the perimeter. Okay. Maybe every 2 or 3 years. Yeah. The reason I say patience is once you dig it up and plant it, then there's 3 things they do. Is the first year they sleep, the second year they creep, and the third year they leap.
Sounds like a kid. Are you a little sad at the end of June when the flower itself passes?
A little bit. I come out and say goodbye to the girls and say, I'll see you next year. But, you know, yeah, I'm sad to see the blooms go, but they have to go. I mean, it's the way they are.
Roger and the Peony Society of Maine have several events throughout the year. To learn more about them, visit peonysocietyofmaine.net. We'll see you next time on Gardening with Gutner.